This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming an over-the-road driver at Southeast Carriers, we guarantee you can spend equal time on the road as with family. Along with multiple benefits, you will receive a base pay of 50 cents per mile. To make your job as easy as possible, we provide you with the latest technology, and you are not required to deliver through the heavy traffic along the East Coast. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
What really matters during the ball game, we come to a very exciting time during the basketball season and the beginning of softball and baseball season. And I'm reminded of what Jesus said in Matthew 6 and verse 34. Therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own troubles. I don't know what may happen in the ball game today, but here's the reality. Don't worry about tomorrow or what lies ahead. Focus on today. Use today to serve God and make it your best. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome everybody here on the campus of Tennessee Tech University at the Eblen Center. The site for tonight's Class 3A Region 4 semifinal between the Warriors of White County and the Wildcats of Lawrence County. This is AJ Good, joined by Cam Mashburn, getting ready to bring you tonight's action. Winner of this game take on the Spring Hill Stone Memorial winner. That game will follow at 8:30 tonight. Taking a look at both sides, White County comes in at 21-11 overall, 7-5 within their district during the regular season. Their head coach is Eric Mitchell. Lawrence County 25-6 overall, 6-4 within their district during the regular season. They were the District 8 tournament champions. Their head coach is Joe Wilson. Cam, we're in the big building tonight. Biggest building probably either side has played in here so far this year, and got a great atmosphere here so far. Both sides have showed out really well, and looks like we're going to have a fun one here tonight.
Yeah, and, I'm glad the band came and glad the student section came. That adds to the atmosphere. You mentioned the big building. It is a different sight lines. It is different, and the lights are brighter. The floor is bigger. There's a jumbotron that used to be in Bridgestone Arena hanging above us. So everything's bigger and better. You find out a lot about a team, and I think White County played their district tournament here. Mm-hmm. So they have a little bit of an advantage as far as that goes. But Lawrence County plays in a big gym anyway.
Right.
So I don't think this group will get rattled. They're not from what I've seen of them, you've obviously seen them a lot more than I have. They're not a group that looks like they get rattled too much.
No, they looked, when they walked in here earlier today, they looked very comfortable. They were taking it all in, looked like they were really enjoying it. And, hey, they want to be back here tomorrow night at 8:30, which means they move on. They get 2 guaranteed games if they win the night. Playing the championship tomorrow night, then they'll play in the sub-state on the following Monday. These two teams, Cam, very good at scoring the ball. When scoring over 60 points per game, Lawrence County's 21-1. When scoring 60 under, they're 4-5. For White County, they're 18-3, scoring 60 over, but under 60, they're 3-8. So we talk about the kind of the benchmark. What do you want to aim for? 60 points is kind of that barometer for both teams.
And Lawrence County is a team that likes to shoot. They're going to throw up a lot of shots. We did a game earlier in the year against Giles County where everything went in, and you're like, this team, they're going to go a long ways.
Yeah.
And they've had flashes of that, with the heart determination of this group, the district championship win, the win the other night at home. I mean, they beat a really good team in that first round of region. This team just seems like they have. I don't want to crown them yet. This is a big game, but they have a lot of good things going for them. The future could be really good in the next couple of weeks. Trying to make history. They're trying to get to their first region championship game since 2016. Cam trying to make that first state tournament since 1971. Now we're going to pause here for the invocation and the national anthem.
The White County Warriors and the Lawrence County Wildcats. At this time, please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
And that's the national anthem before we get ready to introduce the starting lineups. Checking out the starting lineups. First starting for the Warriors will be Thomas Paul, Jake Davis, Trip Pinion, Japheth Richmond, and Thomas Brock, the starting five for White County, wearing their maroon uniforms, black numerals outlined in white. For Lawrence County, Ja'Cabry Stevenson, Alex Bedford, TJ Gobble, Logan Boswell, Luke Maddox will be wearing their white uniforms, gold numerals outlined in purple. Cam, these two have a history in the postseason. White County knocked them out in the first round of the regional a year ago. The last time they met up in the postseason, 2015, in the sub-state. White County won that game. We were talking about that game off air, and that's the closest Lawrence County has gotten, except for 2016, to a state tournament.
Yeah, that would have been Peyton Sockwell, Parks Hartsfield, that bunch senior year. I think that was their senior year, but it was, had to go to White County to play. It was a great atmosphere, but Lawrence County owes them one.
Yeah.
They owe them maybe two.
Yeah, White County very familiar with this spot. They've been in the region semifinals in 9 out of the last 10 years, including 5 in a row, and obviously we talked about the history between the two. Actually, White County has Sparta on their uniforms. That's a hometown of White County High School. So we've introduced the starting lineups. Brought buses for the band in the student section, so Lawrence County, the purple, well represented in a place that's used to having a lot of purple in it here at Tennessee Tech.
Fits right at home.
Got a...
TJ's going to have Lawrence County's going to have a little bit of a size advantage, especially in the paint. This time of year, JJ, it's a lot about matchups.
Absolutely. That's what makes great fights, Cam.
That's right. That's exactly right.
We're getting ready to tip it off here. It's time for Wildcat postseason basketball here on the X Sports Network. Lawrence County will start off with it. Maddox to Gobble. Now to Bedford in the corner. Dribbles to the paint and kicks out to Ja'Cabry Stevenson. He has the Tennessee Tech logo. Now back to Bedford. Hand over to Luke Maddox. Max will reset the play. Dribbles to his left. Now over to Gobble. Inside to Ja'Cabry. Ja'Cabry, turnaround jumper. No. Gets his own rebound. Now kicks out to Bedford. Now here to Maddox. Maddox drives. His take. Tough shot. Up and in. Wildcats with the first points of the game. Getting the inbound is Pinion. Pinion will get it across the timeline for White County. Here comes the trap. Picks up his dribble over to Paul. Paul drives. Tries to throw it off of the rim, and that one's now knocked out of bounds and will stay with White County. Trying to get it there to Richmond, and a little bit too strong on that lob attempt down low.
A little more like a shot than.
I don't know if you count that as a shot or you just let it go.
I mean, it's on in hockey. You'd count it as a shot on net. So I guess you have to, right?
Yeah, just throwing pucks on net.
That's right. It hit the rim.
Richmond, and they swing it over to Paul. Paul will dribble out. Matchup zone put on by Lawrence County. Davis now over to Pinion. Pinion dribbles, kicks out. It's Brock with it. Now to Pinion in the corner. He'll drive, kicks back out here to Paul. He'll try a three. Back iron, no. And the rebound's going to come to Richmond. Richmond goes up, can't get that one to go. Rebound, Logan Boswell. Racing the other way, Maddox into Bedford's hands. Bedford brings it out. Drives the baseline, backs his defender down, kicks out the TJ Gobble. He'll try a three, no. And the rebound, Ja'Cabry Stevenson again goes up, gets a shot blocked, and it go into Brock's hands. Racing the other way.
That's a moving screen. Didn't get called.
Kicks out the ball. He'll try a three, hits it. First points for the Warriors, and they lead at 3-2. Stevenson racing the other way, kicks out to Luke Maddox. Max now hands over to Bedford. Bedford drives into the paint. Tough shot up, no. Rebound Richmond.
Oof.
Now coming the other way, bodies everywhere. Brock picks up his dribble inside. Luke tries to save it from going out of bounds. Will stay with the Warriors. Blake Long will check into the game. Checking out will be Ja'Cabry Stevenson.
It's going to take Lawrence County a minute to get their feel from downtown. Of course, there's 3 lines here. Those watching at home can see there's the college men, there's the women, and then there's the high school that they've temporarily put on there. So TJ shot that one from the college men line. It just look down and see the line and shoot.
Paul has it now for the Warriors. Drives, tough shot up and in. He has got all 5 for White County as they will lead at 5-2. Max will bring it across the timeline for Lawrence County. Dribbles to his right. He'll step up for 3. Off the front iron, no. Rebound Bedford. Alex goes up. He'll be fouled. Don't know if that's going to be a shooting foul or not.
I think they are calling it a shooting foul.
Yes, it is. It's going to go on Pinion, and the first foul either side. Alex will go to the line here to shoot 2.
Definitely letting them play in the paint.
Absolutely.
Both ways.
Yeah. Consistent early on as Bedford misses the first.
I think it's going to take them a minute to get their feel for from the sideline and just scored on these goals.
Alex hits 1 of 2. Lawrence County now all 3 points off second chance opportunities. Stevenson back in the game for TJ Gobble. No subs for White County. Been told they don't sub a lot. They only go about 2 deep on the bench.
Really?
If that.
Well, that's going to benefit Lawrence County because they get after it.
Pinion with it now, gets a screen. Oof. He'll drive, layup up and in.
You got to slide over. If you get a foul, you get a foul, but you cannot allow them to take it that easily to the hoop.
Max hands over to Boswell, now to Bedford. Bedford thinks about a 3, he'll drive. Kicks out to Stevenson in the corner. Now kicks it back out to Boswell, swings over to Maddox straight away. Luke drives, steps back, now to Bedford. Bedford doesn't take the screen, spins in the paint, loses control. Oh, that was
double.
Yeah. Boswell saves that one from going over the line. Maddox comes up with it, and they got close turnovers there. Maddox spins in the paint. Tough shot up and in.
Wow, that's 2 great plays by Luke early.
7-5 is a White County lead. Luke's got 4. 4:23 remaining here in the first. Pinion racing the other way. Layup up and in. Second time they've done, actually the third time they've done that to make it 9-5.
Blake's got to slide over and get his full body in that lane and make him have to change his path or get a charge called. I mean, can't turn sideways.
Man-to-man put on here by White County. Boswell has it straight away. Picks up his dribbles to his right. Now over to Bedford. Halfway through the first, a 4-point White County lead. Jacabry in the paint. Drives, hands back out to Boswell. He's in the paint, runner up, rolls in. Like you said, Cam, they're letting them play.
They are.
Logan gets a fish, then a steal. Hands over to Stevenson, spins, and he goes up and he's fouled.
That was a great pass from Logan over to Jacabry. White County fans not happy right now.
Yeah.
Had a couple of missed calls. I'll say it all the time. I'd rather you not make calls as call the wrong calls. Make the wrong calls.
Second team foul as Jacabry hits the first. Gobble will come in, so will Carter Hughes. Bedford and Boswell will check out. Carter Hughes seeing his first action. Actually hit a couple shots in their last game. It's free throw from Jacabry, nothing but net. He hits them both. Tied up at 9, 3:39 remaining here in the first quarter. Pinion brings it across the timeline for White County. Dribbles to his left. Now sends over to Paul. Paul, who has the lone three-pointer hit from either side. Now the Pinion, back to Paul. Throws it down low for Richmond. Richmond kicks that one out. Deflected away by Stevenson, but back into the hands of Paul. Paul at the top of the key over to Pinion. Pinion, now to Paul straight away. Thought about a 3. He'll now drive. And we're going to get a foul call here against Lawrence County. Might go on Luke Maddox. And it does. That's his first and the team's first. 3:07 remaining in the first, game tied at 9. Pinion takes it out to the right of the basket. Skip pass in the Paul. Has an open Pinion. He'll drive the baseline. Picks up his dribble now to Richmond in the paint. Richmond, tough take up and in. His first points, 11-9, is a White County lead.
Well, everything I said in the pregame about Lawrence County having an advantage in the paint, throw that out the window. It's been all White County in the paint so far.
Yeah, that kid's pretty good, too. Richmond down low. Maddox here at the left wing. Dribbles back out. Resets a play here for Lawrence County. Over to Stevenson at the left wing. Gets a screen from Long. Doesn't take it. Drives. Layup up and in.
They're trading barbs now.
Punch for punch. We're tied at 11. 2:30 remaining in the first. Pinion across the timeline. Got to hear from Maddox. Goes in the paint. Kicks out to Paul. Paul will bring it back out. Will reset the play. Gets a screen here from Richmond. Almost a double screen here. Now kicks out to Pinion. He'll try a three. Hits it. They are 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. They lead it by 3. Stevenson picks up his dribble on the other end. Kicks now out the Maddox at the Tennessee Tech logo. Luke drives. Steps back, pulls down the Hughes. Now the long in the corner. Blake back out to Carter. Carter kicks out to Jacabri. Jacabri now to Blake. Long drives. Tough runner up, and he's fouled. Be the third team foul here against White County. That's going to go on Davis. That's his second, and the team's third. Bedford and Boswell back in. Checking out is
Long and Maddox.
Long and Maddox. Hughes takes it out to the left of the basket. Minute 45 here left in the first. Gobble at the deep left wing at the OVC logo over to Stevenson. Stevenson kicks out the Boswell on the paint. Now out to Hughes. Hughes drives, kicks out to Bedford. Now to Stevenson. Jacabri in the lane, runner up. No, gets his own rebound. Can't get that one to go. Rebound Brock.
He tried to put it back up while he was still in the air. That's so hard to do. You got a lot of core strength to do that.
Yeah.
He just couldn't get it a flush shot.
It's almost like playing 21 in the backyard.
Yeah, that's exactly right what it was, yeah. I hadn't thought about that in a long time.
Pinion with it now here for White County. Paul drives, spins, and a holding call here against Lawrence County.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was very close to a travel. That's going to go on Boswell. Picks up his second, team's third. Davis checked out there for White County, and checking in was Christian Henderson. Pinion takes out the right of the basket inside the Richmond. Reverse layup up and in. He's got 4, and the lead's out to 5, 16-11. Minute left here in the first. Bedford picks up his dribble out to Boswell. He'll try deep three, that's off. Rebound Pinion. Pinion loses control, now to Brock. He'll try 3. Hits it, nothing but net. 19-11 is the lead, but 40 seconds left here in the first. Bedford dribbles, hands over to Stevenson. Jacabri drives, kicks out to Boswell, now to Bedford. Alex in the lane. Shot up, and a hold is called here against White County.
Wow.
That's going to go on Paul. He's going to pick up his first. Long and Maddox back in the game. Checking it. Go ahead.
Right now, White County's scoring inside and they're hitting the three. That's a dangerous combination, and I don't know if they can continuously hit that shot from outside, but if they can, it's going to be tough to defend that all night.
Boswell in the paint to Luke. Left-handed layup. That's goaltending.
It's got to be goaltending.
Now we have a...
I don't know how they... that's unfortunate. I just didn't see it.
Hit the glass, dude. Hits the glass. It's goaltending, not rocket science.
And Luke gets thrown to the ground.
Yeah. That's the first back call we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. That's unfortunate.
Now we have a steal here by Richmond. First turnover by Lawrence County. Richmond picks up his dribble out to Pinion. Pinion, 3 seconds left, drives. Right-hander layup off the glass and in. And the shot at the buzzer is going to be no good. After 1 quarter of play, it's all White County so far. They lead it 21-11. We'll have the take a short break after the start of the second quarter, and we return here on the X-Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Back here at the Edlin Center at Tennessee Tech, the Region 4 boys semifinal. All White County so far, they lead at 21-11. They shot 9 of 11 from the field in the first quarter. Pinion, go ahead, Ken.
10-0 run in that quarter.
Paul here will try a three, rolls that one in.
Pretty remarkable how well they're shooting right now, AJ.
Long racing the other way to Bedford in the corner. And he'll be fouled here by Henderson. One thing that is going in their favor is the foul battle here. It's 5-2 against White County.
You kind of mentioned it during the break. I'd be curious to see if Lawrence County might try to go to the zone and try to pack it in, because right now in the paint, they're just getting killed. You got to defend somewhere.
Bedford will try a three, rolls that one in. First three-pointer made by the Wildcats. Henderson with it here for White County. 24-14 lead. Picks up his dribble in the Pinion. Now throws over to Brock. He'll try a three. Front iron, no. Rebound, TJ Gobble. Rare miss. Actually, that's their first miss from three-point range. Long pass tipped. Comes up. No, it's Henderson coming up with it. Now to Pinion. Pinion across the timeline. Over to Brock. Brock would try another three. Hits it.
Pick your poison right now. I mean, I don't know. You think, well, they're not going to hit them all night, but crap. I mean, they are.
Boswell out the Maddox in the corner. Luke drives, spins. Tough shot up, blocked into the hands of Brock. Now racing the other way is Pinion for White County. Into the paint, spins, kicks out the ball and throws it off the official, and will go to Lawrence County. Second turnover against White County. Gabriel Stevenson back into the game for the Wildcats. Checking out will be TJ Gobble. 27-14 White County lead, 6:30 remaining in the first half.
We've seen these kids come back from big deficits.
Blake Long will try a three. He rattles that one home.
And that's how you do it right there. That's how you get back in it.
Waste no time and hit those big shots. Pinion drives to the baseline. Trap comes from Lawrence County. Pinion lobs that one out, intercepted.
If they're going to let you play physical, play physical. Until they start calling fouls, keep going.
Maddox drives, layup up, no. Rebound Brock. Coming the other way is Paul for the Warriors. And what a steal there by Blake Long. Blake drives, fakes a layup, up and he's fouled.
That was a nice play by Blake. He was looking off the whole time like he was going to pass up until the last second. Then he pulls it back, and that was a very nice play.
That's going to go on Pinion. That's his second, the team's six. Now we're going to have a timeout here called. I believe that's going to be for White County. I'm not sure.
I think it is. I think you're right.
We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade, and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at Tennessee Tech, Lawrence County trailing White County 27-17. First free throw from Blake Long. He hits it for his fourth point of the game. Trip Pinion checked out with his 9 points with his second foul. Jake Davis checked back in. He's got 2 fouls, so it's a 6-2 advantage there for Lawrence County as Blake hits them both. They've now got 7 points off of 4 White County turnovers to cut the lead to 8. Davis throws a nice catch there by Paul. Now over to Henderson. Back to Paul. Back to Henderson at the left wing. You can't. Richmond down low.
He's just banging.
Gets that one up and in.
TJ, I know he's afraid of picking up fouls because TJ gets picked on sometimes, but TJ's got to be a little more physical there and just, if they're going to lower the shoulder, you give it right back.
Bedford at the left wing, drives in the paint. His runner up, gets a friendly bounce and in. 29-21's a White County lead. Bedford now with 6 points. Davis over to Henderson. Henderson kicks out to Brock, now over to Paul. Paul has it the OVC logo. He'll kick out now to Richmond. Back out to Henderson. Henderson has it at the logo, swings back to Paul. Good defense there by Boswell to get on top. Now to Henderson. Henderson will try a deep three. hits it.
I don't blame Blake. You got to shade off a little because if you get right up on him, he can drive by you. You've got to give him a little space. If he's going to shoot that, let him have it. But they've made them.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Very deep.
Running here from Stevenson, no. Rebound goes in the hands of Brock. Racing the other way. Henderson drives. Nice move off the glass and in. Henderson's got 5 and the lead's out to 13, 34-21. They're 14 to 17 from the field. Long out to Stevenson. Now back to Boswell. Over to Stevenson. Kicks out the long. He'll try a 3. Hits it.
Sir.
Just got to keep shooting.
Yeah. He's got them from both sides now. Feed him the basketball.
Halfway through the second, 34-24. White County now an interception there by Alex Bedford. Alex across the timeline. Over to Long. Long will try a 3. He hits it.
Keep feeding him.
Long with 11, leads down to 7. Now a timeout here by White County. Going to be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
This is the X Sports Network.
They are.
Back here at Tennessee Tech, the Eblin Center, Lawrence County on a big run here. 7-0 run to cut it to 34-27. White County now 3 timeouts remaining, burning their second. Henderson quickly across the timeline. Drives, kicks out the ball. He'll try a 3, hits it.
I don't know that I've seen anything quite like this.
They are 7 of 8 from beyond the arc, 15 of 18 from the field, as Pinion will now come in for Davis.
I don't think you could dream up a better start for White County. I mean, Lawrence County's play well. Yes, sure, they could play a little better defensively, but at the same time, they're hitting their shots.
Yeah. Winning on the glass and winning the turnover battle. Bedford at the OVC logo over to Stevenson, now to Long. Blake picks up his dribble, swings to Jacabry. Jacabry back out to Blake, thought about a 3, drives in the paint, runner up, and banks it in.
He's got the hot hand.
He's got 13. It's a 37-29 lead. 3:10 remaining in the half. Pinion across the timeline over to Paul. Paul is trapped. Dribbles out, falls down. And we have a push foul called against Lawrence County.
It's interesting.
That's going to go on Blake Long, his first, just the team's third. 3:05 remaining in the half. Even if we had a shot clock, these two teams
wouldn't
even threaten that right
now. They play
now.
very similar style of basketball.
Henderson out the ball, swings over to Pinion straight away. Pinion now kicks out the ball, thought about a 3, pulls it down. Now over to Henderson. Henderson back to Paul. He'll drive. Layup up, no. Gets his own rebound up and in.
Got to box out.
It's their first second chance points, leads back out to 10. Long to Maddox. Luke drives, pull-up jumper, short. Rebound goes into the hands of Paul. Pinion across the timeline, races with speed, kicks out to Brock. Brock now to Paul. Paul kicks out here to Pinion. Pinion drives. Layup up and in. He is in the double figures with 11. It's a 12-point lead. Bedford across the timeline, kicks out to TJ. Thought about 3, pulls it down, now to Jacabry. Jacabry steps back over to Bedford. Now to Long. Blake drives, kicks out to Jacabry. Now out to Luke. Luke here to Blake. Blake in the paint. Take up, and a travel called against Lawrence County. Their third turnover. Boswell will check back in. Checking out will be Bedford.
Blake was trying to draw the foul there. There was contact, but they're letting them play through some of that.
It's been on both sides of the ball. Pinion has it here. Lawrence County backs off the press a bit. Minute 50 left here in the half. 12-point lead for White County. Pinion across the timeline. In the paint. And good defense there by Maddox, knocks his pass out of bounds.
Lawrence County's got to get a little more active in the paint, because you got to get that help side defense over, because that's where, yes, they're making a lot of threes, AJ, but you don't want to give them easy baskets in the paint. None of those shots in the paint have been hard.
Ball dribbles out, minute 30 left in the half, and trying to kill some clock here, slow down the pace of the game. Ball drives, runner up, no, rebound TJ Gobble. Rare miss here from the Warriors. Jacabri across the timeline, picks up his dribble over to Long. Blake in the paint. Pass to Max here in the corner for three. Misses, rebound Richmond. Paul now hands over to Pinion. Under a minute left here in the half. Gets it across the timeline. Pinion now kicks out to Richmond. Over to Paul at the left wing.
I think they're going to hold here.
Yeah. Pinion
or not.
Drives. Tough layup up and in. He has got 13. It's a 14-point Warrior lead.
Wow.
Across the timeline is Luke over to Boswell. Now to Long. Long drives. And he'll be fouled on the play. That's going to go on Paul, and he's going to pick up his second. Davis now in for Pinion. So Blake will go here for the 1-on-1.
It's been a quick moving first half.
25 minutes so far.
It's crazy, isn't it?
10 combined fouls. First free throw from Blake, nothing but net. He's got 14.
At least it feels fast.
Yeah. And they're shooting over 40% right now and down by 13. Now make it 12. Blake's got 15 to lead all Wildcats. Are 7 of 8 from the line. 30 seconds here left in the half. 43-31 White County lead. Brock kicks out the Paul. Paul tries to drive on Luke. Now kicks out to Henderson. Back out to Paul. Paul in the paint. Drives. Layup up and in. Now the other way. Maddox, 5 seconds left. Here to Stevenson. Picks up his dribble. Has Maddox in the corner for three.
Yes,
he
sir.
hits it.
Now you got to swing some momentum, AJ.
Big shot at the end of the half. They trail 45-34 after 16 quick minutes of play. We'll take a break. Come back for some stats. Then the start of the second half here on the X Sports Network.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Renwright Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Renwright is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Renwright Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the Eblin Center at Tennessee Tech, White County leading Lawrence County 45-34 here at halftime. Taking a look at the first half stats for White County. Thomas Paul with 15. Trip Pinion with 13. J-Peth Richmond and Thomas Brock with 6. Off the bench, Christian Henderson with 5. For Lawrence County, Luke Maddox with 7. Alex Bedford 6. Jacabry Stevenson 4. Logan Boswell 2. And off the bench with 15 is Blake Long. Rebounding battle won by White County 11-7. Lawrence County 7 of 8 from the free throw line. No free throws for White County, but here's the big one, Cam. White County 19 of 24 from the field, 79%. 7 of 8 for 3 for 87%. Lawrence County 11 of 24 from the field, 45%. 5 of 8 from 3 from 62%. So, long story short, White County has missed 5 shots.
Yeah, and that's why the rebound advantage is going to White County, because they're not missing, and Lawrence County getting chances for rebounds on the defensive side. Also, if you told Lawrence County you're going to shoot the ball this well in the first half, every one of those kids said, we'll take it.
Yeah.
The problem is 79 and 87%, respectively.
We mentioned defensively that Lawrence County has given up some drives. There's been a lot of layups. There hasn't been a lot. No, actually, I don't think they've shot a mid-range jumper in this game.
No, it's all been 3 or in the paint. So and this is my thinking on the whole situation is probably a little different. Everybody, they're hitting threes. Okay. Yeah. They can't sustain 87% shooting.
Not for a whole game.
That's okay. Don't leave them wide open, but at the same time, if they want to shoot it from 4 feet behind the line, let them do it.
Yeah.
If they keep making them, you tip your hat and say, good game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're not going to let them in the paint.
Right.
And so you have to make them go left. Every one of their drives has come from the right side. When they're playing defense, you got to shade them left. Kids at this level do not like going to their weak side hand.
Right.
That's just all there is to it. You've got to force them left. Yeah. And when they get in the paint, nobody's in foul trouble. It's hack-a-shack.
Yeah.
It's hack-a-shack.
Yeah.
Make them earn it.
Make them earn it. Actually, when you look, Lawrence County has gotten all their points from three-pointers and from drives in the lane as well.
Same deal.
Nobody's hit a mid-range jumper on either side of the court here tonight. Also something to look out for, Paul, Davis, and Pinion. 3 of their starters have 2 fouls. Lawrence County only had 3 fouls in the entire first half.
Well, as a coach, that would tell me we need to ratchet it up a little bit. If we only got 3 fouls, we got some to give. We've got a little more aggression that we can put out here on the floor.
Lawrence County will start off with the ball to start the third quarter. Something also I just thought of, Cam, we haven't had one jump ball or one tie-up in this game yet. And officials are letting them play, and it's been on both ends. It's been consistent. That's all we can ask for.
Other than the one goaltending call, listen, nobody's going to be perfect.
Right.
But when
back toward a gobble, and that one's blocked away by Richmond.
That was awful close to goaltending as well.
Richmond can sky up there and get it.
My
Davis.
Gosh.
Now here to Richmond for 3. Backs that off the back iron, and a rebound for Alex Bedford. So each side trading shots, 20 seconds in. Bedford drives, kicks out to Boswell. Luke now to Stevenson. Original starting lineup in for both sides. Now to Max. Thought about a 3, drives. Picks up his dribble. Out to Jacabry. Jacabry here to Luke. He'll try a deep 3.
Good.
Hits it.
It was good the second to come out of his hand.
That's a good feeling when you call good before it even gets in.
We got good angle for it, though.
Luke's got 10, leads down to 8, 45-37. Pinion across the timeline, as at the Tennessee Tech logo. They'll reset the play here from his head coach, Eric Mitchell. Now to Paul at the left wing. Gets a screen from Richmond. Steps back, thought about 3, now to Pinion. Pinion will try a 3, and he hits it.
Luke shaded off because Pinion's got such a quick first step. I'm telling you, they're just going to let him shoot it. I can't say that it's a bad game plan.
Bedford thought about a 3, back out to Boswell. Now to Stevenson. Jacabry in the paint, kicks out to Boswell. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no. Rebound, Pinion. Racing the other way, Pinion in the paint, kicks out to Paul. Thought about a 3. Now over to Brock. Now back out to Paul. 6:25 remaining in the third, 11-point White County lead. Back over to Paul. Out to Pinion at the logo. And they're going to take their time here and set up the play. Pinion kicks out here to Brock, now back to Pinion. He'll drive, spins, loses it, regains possession. Now kicks out to Davis. Davis will try a 3, no. That one's knocked out of bounds and will go to Lawrence County.
So they have missed a couple threes. Obviously hit one. That's not 87%.
1 of 3 here in the second
so
half.
33%. That's okay. We can live with that. Don't let them have the paint. Good job so far.
Max across the timeline. Dribbles to his left a bit. Over to Gobble near the corner. Kicks out the Boswell straight away. Luke now hands over to Jacabry. Jacabry drives. Kicks out the Bedford. Bedford in the paint. And he'll be fouled.
That was about as soft as we've saw one tonight. You know, I'm interested to see if Lawrence County ever goes to a 2-3 zone. Pack it in. Yes, it's going to give you more shooting lanes, but at the same time, make a team beat you. Don't give it away by letting them blow by you and take it to the rim.
That's the third on Paul, so Maddox.
It's big.
Yeah, checks out. And it's going to be
taking it.
Blake Long back in with his team high 15. Stevenson. Now over to Bedford. Bedford gets a screen. Picks up his dribble out to Stevenson. Jacabry now kicks out to Bedford. He'll try a 3. Hits it, nothing but net. He has got 9, leads back down to 8, 48-40. Davis gets the inbound. Spins out of traffic, gets it across the timeline. Slows down, hands over to Paul. Lobs it down low for Richmond. Richmond kicks out to Brock. Brock will try a 3. Hits it, nothing but net. He's got 9, 11-point lead again for White County. Bedford, he'll try a 3. He hits it, nothing but net.
This is insanity. It's crazy.
Well, Lawrence County's 8 of 12 from 3. They're 9 of 12. I mean, this is crazy. Pinion in the paint, layup up, no. Rebound Richmond off the glass and in. Now they've got 4 second chance points, a 10-point lead now for White County. 4:30 remaining in the third. Stevenson picks up his dribble out to Bedford. Alex tries to drive, backs down his defender. Shot blocked by Richmond into the hands of Paul. He's being trapped. Pinion now gets it out to Paul. Paul across the timeline with speed, and he's fouled by Blake Long. Blake's going to pick up his second and the team's first of the second half. Henderson now going to check in for White County.
Yeah, Blake just got turned inside out there a little bit. Was trying to lean on him to keep him at bay, and not a bad foul to take there by no means.
Maddox back in, Boswell out, Paul checked out, Henderson in for White County. Quick bounce as Pinion tries to go off the back, and then he's going to get fouled.
Yeah, that would. I mean, that's a savvy move, but that's just kind of rubbing it in your face there, rubbing your nose in it. That would not. I got a feeling that's not going to end well at some point.
Blake picks up his third foul. Here's the first free throw from White County tonight. Hits it.
He threw it off. I think it was. I think it was Gobble's backside and got it. I mean that.
We were blocked by the official. We couldn't really.
Oh, I could see it perfect. Okay. So he threw it right off Lawrence County's backside to himself.
Pinion misses a second. A rebound from Luke Maddox. Drake Osborne back in the game here for TJ Gobble. 11-point White County lead. Luke now over to Blake. Blake kicks out to Jacabry. Sets a nice screen for Jacabry. Now to Blake. Blake drives, jump step. Here to Jacabry. Short jumper. No. Rebound block, and then Drake's going to foul him from behind.
Well, he had the kick out the first time when he did the ball fake. He had Maddox out on the wing. Decided a little later, then things had tightened up a little bit, and it wasn't a lot there anymore. Jacabry still got a good look.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that 2-3 zone,
there it is. I think that's a great game plan. Let's see if it works.
Davis now over to Henderson. Back to Davis, over to Pinion at the left wing. We'll bring it back out to the logo. Luke extends the defense a bit. He'll kick it here to Davis for 3. Front iron, no. Rebound Pinion. Pinion spins. Tough layup up, no, and he's fouled.
Got a rebound.
Yep, that's going to go on Luke, who picks up his second, team's fourth.
They called that on Luke?
Yeah.
Interesting.
First free throw from Pinion off the side iron, no good. Boswell, Gobble back into the game. Checking out will be Stevenson and Osborne.
William Boswell. Taking shooting one.
Next shot from Pinion. Hits a nothing but net. He leads all scorers with 18 points, a 12-point White County lead, 3:20 remaining in the third. Max hands out the Long with speed, out to TJ. TJ will try a three. Front iron, no. Rebound, Henderson.
That's so you would like to think that's offensive foul, putting your arm around the defender and push it off to get by. It's a swimming motion.
Stevenson quickly back in. Blake Long checks out with his fourth foul.
He Blake may have leaned into him too. So I mean, you want to see it go Lawrence County's way, but at the same time, it's hard to argue.
Coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Tense moments here. Lawrence County needing something to get back in this game. Henderson at the left wing. He'll try a three. Hits it. That's not going to help. Other side, it's Bedford. Here to Maddox. Max here to Boswell. Kicks out to Jacaber. Now to Bedford. Bedford drives. Layup up. In and he's fouled.
What a play.
Much needed there to give this team some momentum.
You've got to keep it within that 10-point range going into the fourth if you don't have a shot.
That's Richmond's first, the team's second. Alex here at the line for the aim one. He's got 14 so far tonight. Shot on its way, gets the friendly bounce and in. Now Joe Wilson is going to call a timeout here for Lawrence County. Going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Eblen Center, Tennessee Tech. White County leading at 58-46, 2:39 remaining in the third. Joe Wilson used his first timeout of the game. Henderson dribbles out of the press over to Pinion. Pinion gets it across the timeline. Lawrence County now back in that man-to-man.
It's hard to think White County shoots the ball this well every game, but they're very athletic, very active. They take care of the basketball.
Richmond kicks out the Pinion. Pinion into the paint. Spins. Richmond loses that one. We're going to have a foul here called against Alex Bedford. Alex is going to pick up his first and the team's sixth.
Foul Bedford, his first, team sixth.
Fouls evening out here in the second half. White County, Pinion takes it out and lobs it in to Richmond, but throws it right back to Pinion, and Pinion loses control. Regains possession to Henderson. Henderson now to Davis. Davis back out to Henderson. Over to Pinion straight away. Here to Davis. Almost like a matchup zone here now for Lawrence County.
Yeah.
Davis skip pass over to Henderson at the other wing. Now back out to Pinion.
It's probably my favorite all-time defense is a matchup zone. When it's done right against teams that can score both ways, it can be effective.
Henderson into the paint. Tough shot up, no, and he's fouled by Gobble, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
That's okay. You contested that's much improved over the first quarter. TJ got in there. You can make an argument that he went straight up, but at the same time, it's not a free basket. No. If they're going to, like I said,
make them earn it at the line.
Yeah, tip your hat. If they make their shots, what can you do?
As Henderson gets a friendly bounce to hit the first.
It does seem like they have started calling it a little tighter than they did in that first half.
Next shot from Henderson. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. A rebound for Maddox. Luke quickly the other way to Boswell. Now to Bedford. Bedford in the paint. Pulls up. Scoop shot up and under. And fight for the ball is going to go out of bounds off Bedford to White County. Blake Long back in the game, coming in with those 4 fouls as Bedford will check out. 1:31 remaining here in the third. 13-point Warrior lead. Football pass. Maddox comes up with the interception. That's just the first turnover from either side here in the third, and then they trade turnovers.
Look at TJ hustling back. Great job.
Pinion in the paint. Kicks out to Henderson. Henderson will try a three. Back iron, no. Rebound, Blake Long. Racing the other way to Stevenson. He'll try a three. Corner iron, no. And Henderson gets a rebound, but gets fouled by Stevenson from behind.
Already in the bonus.
That's DeCabry's first, the team's eighth. 1-1, and they'll be in the bonus the rest of the game.
Well, it's gut check time for the Wildcats. It's season's on the line. You're going to have to dig deep. Yes, this is a tough opponent, but in the first half you were able to keep it close because you were shooting the ball and scoring well. Now the scoring's kind of went off a little, but they're playing better defense. But you got to dig deep. Got to find the next level.
Front end of the 1-1 for Henderson rolls in.
And you look at the faces of these Lawrence County players. I mean, they're giving it everything they've got. They're exhausted.
Next shot from Henderson hits them both. He is into double figures with 11. 1 of 3 Warriors in that range. 15-point lead for White County. Minute left here in the third. Stevenson drives. Picks up his dribble. Kicks out to Luke. Luke will try a three. Off the back iron, no. Rebound, Brock. And
Good
then
job,
we have
Luke.
a foul here called against Luke.
I mean, get in there and try to do something, man. You got to do something.
Max picks up his second and the team's ninth.
I know they haven't turned the ball over. You mentioned it was their first turnover of the half. You've got to force, if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to turn it over. You've got to, and you're going to pick up some fouls in the process, though.
Yeah. First shot from Brock. Hits it, nothing but net. .53 seconds left in the third. Next shot from Brock hits that one as well. He's in the double figures with 11. 1 of 4 Warriors. 17-point lead now. Max across the timeline over the Long. Long drives, picks up his dribble out to Maddox. Luke drives, spins. Tough shot up. No, he's fouled. He'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That will go on Pinion. He'll pick up his third and the team's third. Pair of free throws coming up for Luke, who's got 10 points on the night. Wildcats 8 of 9 from the line. First shot off the front iron, no good.
Last couple of shots, and Luke's been a little short. His legs, I think he's pretty tired. He's been giving it everything.
He gets a second one to rattle home. Bedford will check back in.
I figured that was fixing to come, and Luke needs a break. That kid plays hard, and he was sucking some wind there.
63-47, 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. They back off the press a bit here. Pinion across the timeline for White County. Now lobs it over to Brock. We're having some camera issues here we're trying to fix. Pinion now will bring it back out. 25 seconds remaining.
Sometimes technology doesn't want to cooperate, does it?
Sometimes. Pinion though, and there we go, we get it back. Nope, not yet. 10 seconds left here for Pinion. Dribbles into the paint, drives, picks up his dribble, spins. Kicks out here to Brock, he'll try a three. Front iron, no. Rebound, Blake Long is tripped up by Richmond with 0.7 seconds left.
That's great defense by Lawrence. That might be their best defensive possession. When Pinion drove, they did a good job cutting him out. Whenever he dumped it out, they had somebody in his face. That was much improved.
0.7 seconds left. Bedford. Shot here at the buzzer.
Oh!
What a shot by Alex Bedford to make it a 13-point game.
That's 2 buzzer beaters in the game for the Wildcats. Nothing better than that one, though.
And that might be what they need here as we will take a short break and come back for the start of the fourth quarter when we return on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Back here at Tennessee Tech, White County leads this one 63-50. And then
that's 5 on Blake.
Yeah, Richmond here gets fouled, and that will be the 5th on Blake Long. Long will check out with 15 points. He had all those in the first half. They're kind of really keep Lawrence County in this.
Absolutely. He was the one of the sole reasons they were in it. He was the hot hand. And
Luke Maddox back in the game after that break. Henderson will go to the line here. 2 shots from here on out on every defensive foul against Orange County for the Warriors. Alex Befford hit that huge cross-court shot at the buzzer and make it a 13-point game. Henderson hits the first.
Just 4 fouls called on White County in this half.
Fouls in the game are even, almost even, 13-11 against Lawrence County. Next free throw from Henderson hits them both. He has got 13 points. Max going to race the other way.
Got to go.
Hands over to Bedford, now to Luke. Luke in the corner, drives, pull-up jumper. Tried to bank it in, no. And Richmond comes up with the rebound, and he'll travel.
It was a little instructive, but I didn't see that.
Just their 7th,
we'll take it.
Yeah, 7th turnover and just their 2nd in the second half.
That's crazy. That's when you take care of the ball and shoot that well, I mean, you're going to win almost every game.
Bedford with it for Lawrence County. Top the key over to Stevenson. Jacabry picks up his dribble, now to Boswell in the corner. Back out to Jacabry. Jacabry drives, tough layup off the glass and in.
That's so athletic.
He's got 6 and the lead is down to 13.
That's an elbow. Watch out.
Davis, cross-court pass here to Paul, who checks back in, a 2-on-1. Paul drives, layup up, no. And that's a rebound for TJ Gobble. Coming the other way. Boswell drives, shot up, it's a charge.
I mean, it was a charge, but it was also an awesome sell job.
Yeah.
I mean, give him credit, but.
That's second against Logan. Yeah, Kip was kind of standing there.
He was. I mean, his head snapped back. I don't know if it was a sell job or if it was legit, but if it was a sell job, it was as good as one as there ever was.
Davis hands back to Henderson. Henderson actually didn't start this game. He's come off the bench with 13 and played very well. Brock.
No free throws because it was a control foul, so you don't shoot free throws for those, or offensive.
Yeah. Brock pass tipped, and a fight for it. Paul comes up with it, and he said he went over. Ooh.
Tip, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was tipped.
Interesting.
White County fans not agreeing with that. Maybe Paul caught it on one side and stepped over.
You may have. You may be right.
Yeah, we don't have the best angle for that here.
You would think being just on the floor we would, but you may be exactly right. That may be exactly what happened.
So much happened. I mean, when you got all kinds of people there. Max across the timeline over to Boswell. Now to Jacabry. Kicks out to Alex. Alex drives. Tough shot up. No. Rebound TJ. TJ gets his shot blocked, regains it. Now kicks out to Jacabry. Now a 3 here from Boswell off the corner. No. Rebound. Comes up. It's going to be Bedford. And now a 3 here from Luke off the corner. No. Rebound Richmond.
Had the good looks.
Yeah. Ball the other way to Davis. In the corner here to Henderson. He thought about 3. Pulls it down now to Davis. Over to Pinion. Pinion just throws that right to Logan Boswell. Coming the other way, Luke Maddox. Luke, left-handed, misses. Rebound Davis. But a steal there from Luke. Can't get that one to go. Then he gets fouled.
That's just all heart. He's mad at himself. I get it. But the kid's, he's giving it everything he's got.
Who'd that foul go on? So much happened.
Yeah.
Luke here will go to the line to shoot two. First shot on its way, hits it, nothing but net.
Make your free throws, it all goes away. That's
Brock back into the game here for Pinion.
I don't know who that. They're not putting it on the scoreboard. Who it's on?
Yeah, they have it most games, or so far here. Next free throw from Luke. Hits them both. He's got 13 points. Now timeout, full timeout here called by Joe Wilson. Team trailing by 11. 6 minutes left. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
5:59 remaining here from the Edlin Center. This Region 4 semifinal. White County leading Lawrence County 65-54. Henderson over to Davis. Davis now to Brock, back to Davis to Henderson. Henderson traveled, That's their 10th turnover. They've had 5 in each half here so far.
And it's all been, a lot of it's been travels, and there's very few balls have been thrown away. I mean, they have created some turnovers at Lawrence County, but White County's also shot themselves in the foot a couple times.
Max across the timeline, hands over to Boswell, out to Stevenson. Now to Boswell in the corner, out to Bedford. Bedford takes his time, has it in the corner, out to Boswell. Long pass over to Stevenson. Jacabri drives, kicks out the Luke. Luke in the paint, runner up and in. Lead is down to 9. Lawrence Maddox now with 15 points. Paul the other way, a 3-on-2, kicks to Richmond. Richmond goes up, layup up, no. Rebound, TJ Gobble.
That was great defense by TJ. He stayed planted, didn't get up in the air until the right moment.
TJ straight away for 3. He hits it. That's his first points of the game. A timeout's going to be called here by White County. It's going to be a full timeout. Lawrence County's got the lead down to 6. We'll take that break with them on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Block down low. Back here at the Edlin Center, Lawrence County's got the lead down to 6. 5:05 remaining in the game. Pinion back in, hands back to Richmond, over to Pinion. Hughes back in for Lawrence County as well. Pinion drives, dishes here to Davis, kicks out the Paul.
And AJ, Lawrence County's creating chaos defensively. There's no structure to it. It's just go hard, and it's working.
Paul drives into paint, loses that one, regains possession, kicks out the block. Good job by Paul to somehow come up with that one. Paul over to Pinion. Pinion picks up his dribble, falls, and a travel.
It's working. I'm telling you, because you're running 2 guys and everybody has got the ball. Just creating chaos. Yes, it's going to wear you out, but you got to do it.
At this point, yeah.
You got to go for broke.
You know, you win this one, and you got 2 guaranteed games after this.
Yeah, I mean, If you want it the most, you'll have the gut checks. What I said a minute ago. That's what it is.
Stevenson kicks out to Luke. Luke tries to dribble, gets in the paint, hands over to Boswell. Now back to Bedford. Bedford fakes the handoff, picks up his dribble, bounce pass back out to Luke. Now to Bedford in the corner. He'll drive into the paint, dishes to Gobble. Off the glass and in! A 4-point game, 4:05 remaining. Pinion racing the other way, in the paint. Jump stop, kicks out the Paul. Paul thought about a three.
They're second guessing themselves now. That's exactly what Lawrence County wants.
Davis almost stolen away, now to Brock.
They're second guessing. They're not pulling that trigger anymore.
Yeah, not as aggressive as they used to be. Now to Davis on the baseline, kicks out the Paul. Skip pass over to Pinion at the left wing. Pinion brings out the logo over to Paul. Paul, and will be fouled by Maddox. That is Luke's fourth. Pair of free throws coming up here for Thomas Paul. Everybody, Cam, here kind of sucking wind.
I mean, Luke is, everybody's playing hard, but when you're the point guard, you're the engine, and nobody's has a stronger engine than Luke. He's gassed.
First free throw from Paul on its way off the front iron, no good.
The nerves are creeping in. I'm telling you, it's setting up really good. You got to take advantage of it, though.
Next free throw from Paul. It's 1 of 2. He's got 16 points, or 9 of 12 from the line. 3:30 remaining, 5-point lead. Boswell out to Maddox. Luke hands over to Bedford. Bedford will try a three. Hits it! It's a 2-point game, Alex, with 21. And then Davis is fouled here by Jacabry. Jacabry just a little too aggressive on that.
You know what? It's okay. White County has struggled from the line a little.
Yeah.
I mean, I will trade 1 for 3 all day long, or 1 for 2.
Davis has no points so far tonight. Not that they've needed his scoring, because everybody else has hit him for White County. They're 10 of 14 from the line.
This is what having the student section, this is what's going to get them home. It's so important.
First shot from Davis. Bounces out, no good.
The momentum has fully swung.
Was the largest lead was 17?
It's crazy.
17 or 19 at one point?
This reminds me so much of last night.
Next free throw from Davis. It's 1 of 2. For his first point, it's a 3-point White County lead. Bedford rolls it over to Maddox, picks it up, 3:15 remaining in the game. Hands over to Bedford. Now to Boswell. Luke resets the play. Gets a screen here from TJ. Drives. Kicks out to TJ. He'll try a three. Back iron, no. Rebound, Davis, who walked.
TJ forced that one a little bit.
He did.
It's all right.
Under 3 minutes left. Pinion picks up his dribble, not across the timeline, over to Davis. Davis intercepted by Boswell.
It's chaos, kamikaze defense.
Luke across the timeline. Now hands over to Logan Boswell. Thought about going back door, gets it to Bedford, who's fouled by Paul, and I believe that's his fourth.
Gets Lawrence County 1 away from the bonus, which is crazy when you think about it.
2:33 remaining, a 3-point White County lead. Bounce pass in the Maddox. Now to Bedford. Bedford will try a three. Front arm, no. Fight for the rebound. It comes out the block.
A couple players hit the deck there. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if that was tipped or what happened.
Davis and Stevenson fighting for the rebound. That's what tipped it out the block. Pinion picks up his dribble. Long pass is overthrows Paul. 13 turnovers, 8 here in the second half, Cam.
Lawrence County's got them rattled. That defense, when they went for broke, it's rattled them.
Now a timeout here will be called by Joe Wilson. It'll be a full timeout. Lawrence County with 2 remaining. Take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we come to a very exciting time during the basketball season and the beginning of softball and baseball season. And I'm reminded of what Jesus said in Matthew 6 and verse 34. Therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own troubles. I don't know what may happen in the ball game today, but here's the reality. Don't worry about tomorrow or what lies ahead. Focus on today. Use today to serve God and make it your best. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Back here at the Edlin Center, this Region 4 semifinal. Lawrence County has gotten it down to a 3-point game, 2:14 remaining. Wildcats have the ball. Luke Maddox across the timeline. Over to Gobble near the corner. TJ dribbles out. Now to Boswell straight away. Logan, now to Jacabry. Here to Luke. Luke thought about three, pulls it down, back out to Jacabry. He'll drive. Tough layup up. No, he's fouled. And he's going to go to the line here to shoot two.
That was smart on Jacabry to take that to the rack because you've got a team on the ropes.
It's Davis's third and the team's seventh.
They're not exactly in the right frame of mind when they're kind of panicked.
Yeah.
You don't need the three. You don't need three. You just need points.
First shot from Jacabry, hits it. Next shot from Jacabry. Hits them both. It's a 1-point game. Jacabry with 8. They're 13 of 15 from the line. Press Bernard. Stolen. It's Boswell with it. Layup up. And he leads.
Unbelievable.
68-67.
Luke tipped it and Logan picked it up.
Pinion racing the other way in the paint. Comes up and he's fouled.
It's all right.
Yep, it's okay. Depends on who this goes on. It's Jacabry. That's his third. Pair of free throws coming up for Pinion. Warriors 11 to 16 from the line. Minute 40 left. First shot from Pinion. Short.
That crowd, I'll tell you, the student section, they're on the opposite end, but they're making a huge difference right now.
Here comes the back end for Pinion. On its way. And hits him. We're tied at 68. Pinion now with 19 points. Warriors 12 of 18 from the line. 68 all, minute 35 left.
Don't have to force anything. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. No,
you don't have to force it. Make sure you get a good look.
Luke dribbles to his right over to Gobble. Gobble now to Boswell straight away. Hands over to Bedford. Bedford loses it but regains possession. I think everyone's hearts dropped in their stomachs on that one. Max now will reset the play here. Minute 10 left in the game, tied at 68. Stevenson over to Bedford. Alex now hands over to Luke. Minute left. Over to Boswell. They might be, I don't know if they're playing for the final shot here, Cam.
I think it's just, again, don't force it. There's no point in forcing it.
Jacabry dribbles out now and gives it over to Luke.
If the lane's there, they're going to take it. I don't think there's any question there. But you've got, there it is.
Luke drives, dishes to TJ off the glass. County leads again. 70-68, 35 seconds left. Pinion across the timeline drive, spins, shot up, in and he's fouled.
How do you call that?
28 seconds remaining.
I don't know how that. It's unfortunate.
That's on Alex, who picks up his second. But
still got plenty of time, though, AJ. Even if he makes the free throw, you got.
I think White County's going to call a timeout if Pinion hits it. The AM1 on its way. Hits it. White County leads 71-70. Full timeout here called by White County. We'll just keep it here for the time being. They've got one timeout remaining, 28.1 seconds remaining. And
the one thing that's been consistent all night is when a player drives the lane, they're giving the offensive player a lot of leeway to lean on the defensive player. They've done a great job. I'm not criticizing. I mean, listen, it's a tough game anyway to official. Their emotions are high too, just like us. But in that moment, that's we've seen more contact that been let go tonight.
We just hope that if that's what
Sure,
Lawrence County
absolutely
chooses on the other end, they get that same benefit of the doubt. TJ, though, 7 points here, Cam, all in the second half.
Woke up, and that was, I think, you got to keep in mind, a lot of these guys, this is a state tournament type atmosphere.
Absolutely. It's both sides. The White County fans behind us have been great. Loud.
Yeah. I mean, this is like playing at the Murphy Center. This is a huge environment, and sometimes it takes you a minute to get accustomed to it. And that might have been the case for TJ. What a quarter, though.
28.1 seconds remaining. White County leads at 71-70.
Don't have to force it again. It just smart shot. Spread them out. Hit the lane. Luke made a great play.
Max across the timeline. Over to Gobble. 20 seconds left. Now the Boswell straight away. Hands over to Jacabri. 15 seconds left. Now to Luke. Luke.
He's getting fouled.
Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound. And we're going to get a foul on Jacabri Stevenson with 6 seconds left. It's on Stevenson's fourth. Pinion will go to the line to shoot 2. 13-19 from the line. And even if he hits them both, a 3 can tie it. Pinion coming up a little bit shaky after that one. Each side, Lawrence County's got 2 timeouts remaining. White County with just 1. First shot from Pinion. That one was long. Saw Luke over here talking with Joe Wilson.
Yeah.
So they got to play him on just in case.
Got a good feeling about it.
Shot on its way. Pinion misses them both. Rebound Stevenson. Coming the other way, Luke. 3 seconds left. Calls a timeout with 3 seconds remaining.
That was senior leadership.
Yeah.
Because
got it on the other side of the court.
A younger guy would have caught it as soon as he got it. Luke didn't panic. They had a game plan. Coach Wilson and him were going back and forth. He knew to look back. Got across the timeline. You get a shot now.
Yeah,
got a shot.
All 5 guys can hit a shot in this situation. I did not see this coming the way the game was rolling at one point.
Exactly. And I know everybody back home and everybody in the stands, you want to win. Yeah. No question about it, but what a game. And the gut check to come back, to get a lead, and I mean, you can't say enough about them.
Right. I mean, both teams have played great. Give White County credit, win or lose. And Lawrence County, just the comeback. Cam, Lawrence County shot 17 more shots than White County in this.
This is why we do it.
Yeah.
This is why I do it. Keep coming night after night to do these games. I love it.
This is a lot of fun.
The 90 to 12 games aren't much fun, but these right here are a lot of fun.
Well, this makes up for the 90 to 12
that's
games.
Right. And in our, in the Loretta district, we've had a lot of those. But
now we have a timeout here called by White County. Kind of saw that one coming. They'll burn their final timeout. That's a full timeout.
So what do I always like it in the paint.
Yeah.
TJ's had a big second half.
Yeah.
However, you could potentially bring in a no call.
Right.
Because they're going to go up and make you hit a free throw.
That's what I was thinking. They're going to, if you get it in the paint trying to get that 2,
they're going to come down hard on you. They're not going to give you an easy basket.
Right.
And then then you're giving your fate to the officials, but at the same time, are you going to force an outside shot? I don't like that, but we saw some heroics. At the end of the day, you're going to get a shot off. Just get a shot off.
You need one.
And leave it to fate.
I saw this on the previous play. Richmond, their big, was actually out here guarding Logan. I don't know if he'll do that again. Just depends. I think that's why he wanted to see the formation first to call that timeout. And I believe he's coming out to guard the inbound.
So I'm going in the paint.
Yeah.
But TJ's going to be. No, he's not throwing it in.
No. 3.3 seconds remaining.
Not sure.
Gets it in the Luke. Luke drives, Kicks here. Boswell for three, misses, and that will be the game.
It might have been deflected just a little.
Final score here in this region semifinal. Lawrence County falls 71-70. Trailed as many as 19, took the lead at 1 point here in the fourth, and
you got the look, AJ. Yeah. It was a good look. Sometimes you miss them, and credit White County. You shoot the ball as well as they shot the ball. I don't think anybody saw how Lawrence County battled their way back. They have a lot to be proud of. Everything that this team went through with Cade, unbelievable season. I think there's a lot of people back home and in the stands up here that loved watching these kids play all year. It's been pretty special.
We'll be talking about this game for a long time, and again, a 19-point comeback that they did take the lead at 1 point, falls a bit short, and you just wish they had made some of those shots.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of second guessing in this game, which is hard to do in such a hard-fought game.
That's not fair because at the end of the day, you gave yourself a chance to win in the final seconds. That's all you can ask for.
Right.
If you ask every one of those kids before the game, what do you want? Just a chance to win, and they had it.
They had it. Yeah.
And credit themselves for putting themselves in that situation at the end, because they could have easily folded up and went home, but they're like, you know what, season's on the line, let's give it everything we got. And every kid that played tonight did that.
Yeah, what a great game. We'll be talking about this for a while. Lawrence County season ends here in a thrilling back and forth affair.
But credit White County.
Yeah,
man.
what a great game. Shoot, I don't know what they were 79% in the first half. They over 60% for the game, and give them all the credit in the world.
That was one of the better teams I've seen all year.
Yeah.
I mean, top to bottom, they had everything.
And they had a lot of confidence in the big building, which you don't see that often. So for Cam Mashburn, for producer extraordinaire Kevin Wright, I'm AJ Good here on the X Sports Network, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow night.
This is the X Sports Network.